Boy likes the snow and white farm. Maybe that's why they call it white farm. Can't be the color of the buildings. No way. So I noticed that we do have a few pallets across the way, so we're gonna go pick those up and move them and get some salads created. Be a nice way to start, and then we want to check and see if we can finish some of the fertilization we were doing and potentially get all the way to March. I think it's March, maybe it's May, and I'm getting confused. Ugh, when we need to replant things. And I'm forgetting to use my joystick again. So we'll go ahead and cruise on over. Place this on there. That was way too far to back up, but oh, let's do it this way. I like this better. Go ahead and lower that. Put it on here. Oh, not bad. Not bad. We're getting better. We're getting better. Lower that all the way. And pick up our 5... I guess this is 1,000 tomatoes. And we have no reason to rush instead of them dropping like they did last time. Let's just take these over here and let them naturally come off the forklift here. I think right there should be good. Back out while they're doing that. Cruise on over here and get the lettuce over. And then we'll have to reactivate that production. These windshield wipers going because it's snowing. What a cool feature. Cruise on over. Tomatoes should be done by now, and they are. Cruise right to there, drop off the lettuce, and then we could temporarily store this right here. No one will mind, it's our farm. And we'll come over here and find the imaginary button, which is right there. Nope, that's not it. Which is right there. And we'll do mixed salad again, and that should give us another one of these pretty quickly. That'll be nice. Just double checking we don't have anything to sell. It looks like lettuce and tomatoes were good on the market right now, but salad's not till June, and I believe today we need to feed all of the animals. We'll go ahead and start with the cows. They should be the quickest to get taken care of. Come around this way, open this gate, make sure it's shut so the cows don't escape, and then we'll just have to back up the case here, get this filled up. Get a good custom mixture going. We should just store TMR in here. I mean, okay, so we have only 6,000. Oh, we need to move the rest of the silage over. Okay, so let's start with some hay. We'll go about right there, and that might have been too much. Or that was straw. Goofball. We'll go right there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we got it. Got it perfect. All right. And then we'll drop off some of this for the cows. Can find the trigger. It always likes to hide from us. And there we go. So they should be satisfied for the day. I will shut that off. I was gonna just walk away, but we don't wanna waste the fuel. All right, and that's all set. We'll have to move that silage later. Maybe when we run out of things to do today. I'm funny. I'm funny. Like we're gonna run out of things to do. I think I want this next. Let's go grab the small trailer. Oh, maybe lift the forks and it'll drive better. Yeah, there we go. Grab the small trailer. We're gonna get some barley, top off the chickens. And then we're gonna have to do a nice little session for the pigs, and we missed. So barley should be quick. I think we'll do 2 loads of that, and then, well, let's see how many liters are in here. If it's like 3,000, then I think we'll be okay, but we might want to just, get through the winter here because we might be skipping a month at some point. Okay, we should have some barley. Oh, we only have 11,000 barley. Okay, so 1,600. So yeah, we'll do 2 trips and enjoy. Okay, the chickens are topped off, and I was struggling to pull this. So I want to check something. Let's grab the potatoes, and we're going to see if we can reclaim a little bit of cash. All right, hear me out, We're going to get a better approach. Get attached here. And then we're gonna go around to that pig feeder, and I'm gonna, will it take the potatoes? Is it going to work the same as the cattle silo? I've been wondering this for a couple days. Are you freaking kidding me? Why didn't we check this? Are you kidding me? We can just put the potatoes in here? Well, that's fascinating. Well, what a waste. We never needed to buy this. Oh, man. Well, I feel silly, so what we're gonna do... I don't know if this thing holds potatoes. Let's go find out. It will. Okay, so 1,600 potatoes. We're gonna take this over to the pigs. But first, we're gonna look at some things. We're gonna go to my favorite menu in this series. Favorite menu. Actually, no, we can go to this one. So we know potatoes is 5%, and if base food is 50%, that is 10 times as much. Protein is 4 times as much, and grain is 5 times as much. Okay, let's remember that. We're gonna remember that. So we're gonna put, according to this trailer, 1,600 liters right here. Okay, so we want like 6,400 liters of sunflowers. So we'll go ahead and put this right here. Oh, I forgot this was right here. That's not very friendly of me. Let's get this back. And this is one fence you can drive through. Okay. Sorry about the traffic jam. We'll get this out of the way, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program momentarily. Okay, and I don't remember if we've tried this before, so before we fill this up, I'm gonna see if this will fit. And yeah, that's starting to drive me nuts. We don't need the forks right now. Let's take them off. Okay, so that's taken care of. Does this fit? Let's get a good angle. Let's adjust that. There we go. It should be fine, right? Okay, so let's go try and get 6,400 liters of sunflowers. I know we probably just need to not go crazy in there and everything would work out right for us, but I'm just being a little paranoid. Oh, maybe sunflowers doesn't go in this. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Uh-oh. We're short sunflowers. Let's see what's in there. And why won't you... Really? Why would that be? Why would that is so weird. I don't understand why this trailer wouldn't be able to just grab that trigger. Well, the poop field looks nice. Squeeze up as much as we can here. Wow, that's annoying. You know why? Because I didn't have the trailer selected. I didn't have the trailer selected. Blah, 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 blah. The amount of times I get mad about things that are my fault are hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay. So now that should, yes, show up. Okay, so we're going to be way short. Yeah, there's going to be less protein, canola or soybeans, and we don't have that. So I guess we're at a deficit, but let's get some more grain, and I think we have enough base food for the day. But we will grab a little bit more barley. We don't want to grab all of it because we do still want to save some for the chickens. Those pigs are not going to be at 100% for very long. All right, about half of it there, so we'll do just 4,000. And now that I know this works, I'm tempted to get rid of the little trailer because we don't really need it, and we can just use this trailer all the time now that there's not potatoes in it. I just think this would be more efficient around the farm than the little one. So we'll put this in here, and that should be pretty good for the grain. Yep. And then base food, I believe we have corn for that, so we'll go get some corn. Was hoping to sell some of these goods, but I don't think that's gonna happen this year. We need a lot better yield next season on everything. We'll do about 8,000 right now of this. Yeah, we'll go right here, 6,700. And that combination should get them close to 100% most of the rest of the way. And drop off the corn. And that should satisfy our morning chores for the animals. Still not a lot of eggs to move around. No milk still. Now I'm going to go ahead and detach from that. And I want to grab the now we can do that later. Let's grab the slurry. Yeah, let's start with slurry. Let's see how full this is. we get a whole tank or not. Well, close. I think we are going to have to spend some money on fertilizer, though. Go ahead and open this up. And I think, do we want to finish that field, or do we want to wait until we just use manure on it? I don't know if it makes a difference. And it seemed like it's going to do a second application on areas potentially too. Yeah. Should have just waited for all these goods to build up and do this in one go, I think. I think lesson learned. So let's see, where are we at here? Pull forward a little bit. Back it up, not too bad. Like so. Lower. Engage. And engage. Wow. Okay. Didn't like the first push of it, but there we go. Now it's just wasting goods. All right, go ahead and cruise straight down here. Use as much as we can. And then we'll switch to manure, finish the field to our left, and then try to finish this one. I just don't think we're going to have enough manure to get all of the fertilization done before we need to start planting, which will begin in March. We are going to be planting oats. All right, so that'll be all the slurry that we can use. We'll go get the manure spreader and work on that next. This might get the entire headland. So close, so close. All right, let's stop so that I can fold. Back up so we don't hit that tree. Oh, is this frozen? That would be amazing. It's not. Oh man, that would be so cool. FS25, can we have frozen water in the winter? Please. I don't like where that is. Let's go ahead and back it up a little bit better. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. I mean, it's not any better. Oh man, I'm cracking myself up. All right, so I don't know. Let's see how well the manure seemed to go pretty far last month. So let's see how it does this month. That was multiple months worth though. And really only a couple really good ones, though, for the pigs. And we have less pigs now, just the piglets. But they got poop, too. So let's see how much this gives us. Just 18%. Boy, it's starting to look like my farm. Things are not all put away like they're supposed to be. Aye. It's like, yeah, let's go this way. It'll be a lot quicker to get back to the field. But gotta do things right. There we go. So prioritizing that other field. We can get our second application put down. And then I think the field in front of us is what's going to end up being oats. I believe we were going this way, all the way on the outskirts. Okay, game. And that concludes all the manure spreading we can do for the month of February. Let's head on back in, put this away. Is it time to make it March already? So the plans are going to be to plant oats in March. We want oats for the straw and to just sell oats. We can sell them when they're at good prices. And then we're going to want to plant in April soybeans, and that'll be for protein, as well as hopefully enough to sell a little bit. We're going to do sorghum which would be for, oh, did we mess this up? Now, sorghum would be our base, and then we would want, we can't plant barley or wheat. Okay, so I think soybeans or sorghum and corn. So one of these two. We're gonna do sorghum and corn. Sorghum we're gonna plant in May. Soybeans and corn we're gonna plant in April. And probably one of those is gonna be completely profit. The oats, like 2 crops next year. Alrighty, so do we have 2 of these out here? We do. Beautiful. Now, we should have done, just a quick check, enough food to not have to worry about the pigs today. Nope, the pigs are going to be fine. They're going to run out of protein today. The chickens are fine, but we could improve that. So let's go ahead, keep the rooster. And this is just silly. Maybe we wait till they grow up a little bit so we can make money off of them. They're not eating much food, so that's fine. That's fine. And then the cows can get through today, but we'll need to feed them. Oh no, they need TMR. They need TMR. So one of the things we should have done in February is probably move all that silage into here. So yeah, let's grab the case and we'll do that right now, and then we will get them some TMR all mixed up for them. Forgot about that hay being in there. We don't want them to drop below 100%, especially since we should be super close to some babies. We are probably a couple months away, so we don't want to risk losing that opportunity and the cows not being healthy when mamas are ready to give birth. We'll grab a bunch of silage out of here. Probably double check that we shut off the production too. Might be wise. Grab as much as we can while that's going. Let's double check. Yeah, we're good there. Mixed salads we can deactivate, save money. And water on here is good for quite a while. Quite a while. All right, we're full on weight, but not capacity. So that goes only to 55%. So I kind of like this mod. That way we're not pulling around things. Or not, it's not a mod, it's just a setting. We're not pulling around things that we shouldn't be pulling around. Oh, I can go right there. I was about to doubt myself. So we'll get that unloaded, and then we will run through the door here and get the cows fed. Then we'll keep moving this as we need to. We got some other things we can take care of. And yes, right here. All right, silage will go to about 28%. And we'll go straw up to like 40. Yep. Oh, that was probably too much. And then hay the rest of the way. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Using more hay than silage, like we talked about. And that should get them enough food for the day. TMR needs to be at about 12,000. We need TMR at 12,000. We'll check after this. Oh yeah, 13,000 already. We are set. We are set. We got that off, and no growth here. That should be next month. We'll see growth, and then that means May will probably cut that. And let's kind of rinse and repeat what we just did yesterday. We'll grab the slurry tank first. Hey man, we have so much slurry by those dang pigs. If we could just figure out where it was, it'd be so freaking nice. We got to buy some seeds, figure out what seeder we have, because we haven't used it yet. So kind of exciting. Let's go ahead and lower that. And this thing stays in the on position, apparently, even when you detach it, which is kind of strange. So let's go ahead and see how much this we can get done. Well, it's disappointing, but it is what it is. We can get the manure spreader out, finish doing the same stuff we've been doing. I think we can finish this field with the manure. So we'll get this put away, and then we'll be right back. I think that will wrap up the manure process here of spreading manure. Let's go ahead and get right here though, and get a little bit in our pond there. Who pooed in the pond? And now to learn about a new piece of equipment that we have not used yet, and I have a feeling this might be the thing that breaks me. It might be the thing that breaks me. Okay, this does wheat. And has it been that long, Chris, that you don't remember how to change crop types? I was pressing Y because, oh, these are two implements. What are we, what kind of concoction is this? What in the dickens do we have? We have this planter. That's not it. We have this, this seeder, and then the combinations is a cultivator. Okay, I think we need both of them. Okay, so we switch to the back one. Now I'll be able to switch to oats. So it will cultivate and plant. So it's kind of like a direct drill, but it's not. And we're needing a little bit of weight in the front. Let's see, and we don't even have seeds in here yet. We are sliding around, lifting. So we're gonna hook that up and see if that's heavy enough. I don't think it is. Okay, so let's call an audible. Pull this tractor right in here for now. This was running, who left it running? And we're gonna grab the John Deere that we just filled up last 2 months ago. The John Deere we filled up 2 months ago, and hopefully, boom, hit that trailer. I forgot about the turning radius on this. Is so different compared to the case. The power is insane too, like way stronger. Oh man, someone's gonna clip that. This specific John Deere is stronger than the specific case that we have. And we have a front weight. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna see about this. Oh, is it? I thought we could buy. Okay, we can't buy. That means we are going to park right here for now. We're going to head on into the store to get some seed. Before we head into town, though, let's check the prices. Let's check our cost time savings stock check. Diesel and lime in March. Okay, nothing. Let's go to the store. In hindsight, it's a really good thing we didn't buy the grain mill or didn't keep the grain mill, because we don't have enough barley to get us through another year, being the fact that we missed planting season for wheat and barley this year. We're gonna probably, I'm gonna guess, have to buy some wheat or barley from the store eventually in the next like 8 months or so. Yep, hindsight helps. I mean, it would have been even worse if we would have bought that production. Just more proof that going slow and getting the results that you want in the end will come faster if you're just patient during those first few days or first few years. So we have a local, like, I don't even know what to call it. They have all kinds of stuff there. They have animal food, they have seeds, they have dog food, horse food, hay, all kinds of stuff. It's like a family market here for like rural area. And every single time someone buys something that's somewhat large, they absolutely load it for them. They'll come out with the big bags of like chicken feed or whatever it is that the people bought, and they'll load it for them. Like the 50, 100, 150, 200 pound bags. So that's what we just simulated. Let's get home and try not to drift too much with the uneven loading that I did. And then we can get to planting for the first time on White Farm. Guys, the horses grew up. The neighbor's horses grew up. Bam! That guy's dead. Okay, at least for now, the truck's gonna stay right there. It's not that wide, guys. It's gonna drive me nuts. Like, I don't know if I finished my rant earlier, but I was gonna start complaining about this will be when I want to buy like a bigger seeder, like a wider seeder. All right, 2 bags, almost 2 bags fit in here. And we are gonna go and do oats on the field directly in front of us. And we will need to probably buy some liquid fertilizer to get this thing sprayed today so that we are all set when it comes to treatment of this field. We plowed it, so we won't need to do anything with weeds. And then just one more application of fertilizer after planting this is all we need. And that's going good. Going in nice. This is going to be the first time with me planting without guided steering in a very, very long time. Let's see how this goes. Getting the headland done kind of reminds me of how peaceful this whole process can be, where it doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel like I'm just trying to get it done to get it done. We're just enjoying the process and putting something in the ground that's going to eventually turn into food. And I just think with like over the year and a half or so of this YouTube journey, like sharing way too much right now, I kind of lost sight of the enjoyment and beauty of farming. And I'm sure the people that have been with me the whole ride know there's been a huge change in the knowledge and the type of content and how we do things on this channel. So they're not probably surprised in the fact that I'm saying this, because you've probably seen it throughout the year and a half. But I kind of miss just having fun and recording and getting these done when they get done. So with that little peaceful rant done, enjoy the rest of this planning session. We'll probably talk a little bit in the middle. Enjoy. So for anybody out there that's wondered, or other content creators that watch this channel and wonder how I do time lapses, I do them at 500 times most of the time. And lately I've been really trying to lock in a formula of looking at the game and the screen that's recording and looking at the time when I stop talking, and try to do about 5 minutes. Because if you go, times 5 down to a minute, then we can do a minute of a time lapse. And that seems a little bit too long. So that's always what I want to do as the longest time in between talking for time lapses. I've been flirting in this series. I've been flirting with the idea of some of these longer sessions like this, going up to all the way up to 1,000 times. But I have to be better about not moving the mouse so that it looks good still. So just a little bit of insight if anybody was ever interested in that or wondered how fast the time lapses are. They're anywhere from five times to 7 times typically sped up. Like these ones will probably be 5 times exactly that you've already saw. And this one we're about to do here will probably be 5 times, but then more of a montage, not a complete time lapse, but a time lapse with cuts in it. So, okay, done with my ramble. boy, at this point, I think I'm very impressed with the capacity of this seeder. The fact that we're still at 73%, 13,000 liters. We've, barely gone through 2/3 of this on this field. For this little seeder, the hopper's pretty large, so it's not a bad setup. The only field that's really going to feel just undersized is going to be that big one, and I haven't even seen our planter. I think our planter is even smaller than our seeder. So those are things that, as we progress in this playthrough, I'll definitely want to upgrade, but it's been kind of nice using them so far. And just chilling, really, I think we're, about third done with this field? Not too bad. We're almost done, and I thought I was being slick here, but I think I kind of missed a couple spots that are going to be hard to see. Let's take a look at the map, and nope, I think we got them. According to the map, we did, but I can see this little spot here looks like it's not planted. But yeah, looking at the map, it seems fine. So I don't know if that little spot won't come in. Maybe we learn. Maybe we just drop real quick on this too. Yeah. All right. Just this little section here to finish. And we got our first field planted on White Farm. On White Farm. Easy for me to say. And finally done. First field complete. Should be a good one. Couple months time, these oats will grow real nice for us. And we'll be able to harvest them, use the straw for the cattle and the pigs, and use the oats to make some profit. I am going to prep this for tomorrow. So we're going to do some probably soybeans will be the first thing we plant with this. So we'll go ahead and fill it up a little bit. I think, gosh, we're going to do the big field with soybeans. So let's put this whole other bag in there if we can get it to trigger. And then I think that means I want to do the skinny one for the corn, even though the corn's the one we need. Gosh, gotta think this through. Gotta think this through. Right here will be good enough. So we'll have corn and sorghum. I really want a bunch of soybeans for profit. So I think we will do number 17 for soybeans. Number 4 we'll do corn, and 3 we'll do sorghum. And I'm hoping at some point we can get enough money to buy another field. And moving on to April, we've got $30,000 in the bank still. Not a lot of eggs. You guys got to produce more eggs. And what are you doing outside the fence? All right, daily chore time. Yeah, we need some TMR. We're good there. And it's out of protein. They're still at 100%. We'll see how that progresses today. Maybe we'll learn a little bit about that. Well, let's get some TMR going. And then we probably need, before it becomes May, we'll probably need to feed those pigs. I might just get them a little bit of corn and barley here just to be safe. Yeah, that fence, that wall's in the way. We gotta crank it this way. Not jackknife. Come on, Chris. There we go. So straw. Stop. that's too much. That's not going to work. Gosh dang it, I was too slow on the trigger. Right to there. Oh, this might be okay still. Yes, it is. Kind of like this process we got. We do this once a day, get them fed. Let's check on their straw as well here. Down here. Oh no, they're almost out. Okay, good thing we saw that. We'll get them loaded up on straw next. Down to 98,000 straw. We got the other ones out there in the field too, so we're okay. All right, we'll get them this 11,000 here. That deposited. And they should be good, 100%. We're at 80%. So I guess that's going up 10% a month. That's going to put us at birth in June, new babies in June. All right, that's all taken care of. Let's go grab the case, and we'll get a little bit of food brought over for the pigs as well, just to make sure they stay satisfied. I wonder if they're going to be bigger now. They're a couple months old now. They're about, what, 4 months old? Yeah, they're getting bigger. Look at them. That's so cool. So in my imagination, they've got to be bigger, right? Like teenage size? Yes, 4 months old. I can't wait till all of you guys get to use that in base game 25. See the babies, see them grow up a little bit. Man, that's what's like impressive about it to me is and it's kind of like, well, modders have done it, so why haven't they? But having them piglets, see them start growing up to like teenagers and then adults, it's so sweet. Just adds to the realism. Oops. All right, let's start with... Oh, so many crops. I think we're just going to give them the rest of the corn. We're not selling any of this. They're going to go through it eventually, especially with how many we have, and boy, they reproduce again. We pick up some straw? We sure did. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I think we got a little too far pulled forward there. Okay, that should be good. So, you know what? Let's take this as a sign. We don't want to give him this 1100 yet. I'm being silly. All right. Well, let's see. What did that do? We don't have any protein to give them. We could give them more root crop. I think we're good there. I think we are good. We'll learn a little bit next month as those other ones get lower, but I think we're gonna... Yeah, we'll just put it away. Okay, we have some fertilization to take care of that I want to do before planting. I just want to do it in this order. So we're gonna grab the sprayer for the first time, and then we're gonna come over here and gosh. So 1,000 liters for 3,900, or if we drive to the store, it's 2,000 liters for less. Yeah, we're going to the store. And seeds are coming with us. So let's head on in, place our order, and have them load it for us. $9,600 later, we've got 6,000 liters of liquid fertilizer to take home. And I think what we'll do, because I don't know how much we're going to use, we're going to go ahead and go to our field. And we're just going to park out there so we can refill the sprayer if we need to while we're out there. I think it holds more. I think it holds like 5,500, that sprayer. I don't think it'll hold 6,000. So I don't think this is silly, but we could also have the seeds out there as well. Though we want some of that for corn. Okay, we'll keep going. Right there, off the road will work. We'll hustle back across here, hop the fence. Grab the case. I'm bringing my 251 liters of straw with me. Get this filled up. Gosh, is it only going to take a little bit more than one? Okay, we might have bought way too much fertilizer. But we have to do a second application on the oat field today, which we're going to do directly after this before planting. And then we'll want to do a second application on the cornfield that we're going to get planted as well. Let's get this lined up perfectly here, or as much as we can. Okay, let's see how far this entire load of this trailer or this tank will get us. I really like prepping fields this way, and I'm kind of miss doing this since I've been using precision farming so much. But this half's done. 34%. I think it'll be enough. We'll adjust the spraying width of this thing. It's been so long since I've done this. Control Z. Go down to like right here for now. Let's see, where does that spray out? Okay. Wasting a little bit right now. Don't want to waste too much, so we'll just go straight like this. This little turn is so funny. I thought it was symmetrical, but the side to our right now is a little wider. Quite a bit wider, actually. But we should be able to do this and then just go straight down the middle, saving a lot of product by changing the width of our spray. We just missed a tiny spot there. Got it. And then come in like so. I guess we'll just clean that up a little bit because we're going to miss just a hair there. And success. I don't feel comfortable. Maybe I do feel comfortable. Yeah. One smaller to save even more product. All right, let's get it done. So this took 75%. It's good to know. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and head back. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to see, I'm going to fill this up with liquid fertilizer first since the truck's right there. But we're going to see if the seeder is compatible with this case, if it's not too heavy for it. I'm going to bring a worker over here to plant the soybeans, and then we'll grab the John Deere to do the spraying of the oat field and then the planting of the cornfield ourselves. And this is when I remember I have no clue where our seeder or our plant. Oh, I see it now. I see the planter now. What was, oh, it wanted me to fill up that tank. Okay. So let's, having a tractor with better tires would be right, but I don't think crop destruction comes into effect until the second growth stage, so I think we'll be okay with these big tires. I do believe I have crop destruction on. Man, that was almost smooth. Is that a disc? Huh. No shot. This does both. Oh. Okay. Well, we will just grab the seed that's out there. And this is going to work. So, yeah, we'll go fill it up with seed. And then we'll come back and now I'm starting to forget what we wanted to do. Oh, yeah, we'll bring the John Deere over here so it can plant. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll get this moved back over to... Uh-oh. I thought that was a whole bag. I didn't realize we dipped into it. Okay. I don't think 148 liters is going to be enough, so we will need to get another one. Let's back up here. And we'll just put that down because that's where we're going to use it. And let's go ahead and drive over here. We're going to hop in the John Deere, take it on over to the field that's going to be our new soybean field. I imagine we're probably going to go through all, sorry, whiskey, all 1,800 liters here. There's a little opening in the fence right here. That's why we're cutting through. So we're going to need more seed, but I'm going to bust through these other jobs until we need it. And this thing has a cultivator on it. So these little spots that we didn't get with the plow should get taken care of. All right, let's try to line this up pretty good for course play. And then find my mouse. 2 headlands, sharp, generate. Oh, you're gonna go that way, huh? I see. Okay. A little bit of running costs there. Did that revert again? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, there is a bug. We're gonna get our $624 back there. Okay. That's looking good. Let's go get back to the sprayer and get the oats sprayed, and then we will start planting some corn. I think we'll use everything we have before we go buy more seed. I know that's not going to be enough, but it's worth finding out before we spend money. Ah, nice little bounce there. You know, I guess the subsoiler didn't kill the weeds. I thought we wouldn't have to deal with weeds. So we're gonna have to buy herbicide too for all of our fields since we didn't use an actual plow. Oh no, and we have the width wrong. Doofus. There, now it's back. Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Now I didn't realize that the subsoil, I'm just kidding, we're not starting over like that. But yeah, so we'll have to get some herbicides so we can spray these weeds, and it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the map and make sure this is taking. Yes, it is. All right, so we'll have our second application of fertilizer on this field. And then we will, gosh, I guess we'll get the planting done and then we'll get some herbicide, because we'll want to get the herbicide done today. That way we don't have to worry about any crop destruction or running into trees, you know, as we do. But it's almost like we're killing the weeds just by driving through here. So I guess we could just drive around a lot and get rid of all the weed growth. Like, let me look at, I want to see this. I want to see this. We're getting distracted, but yeah, look at that line where the weeds went away. I will check the garage and make sure we don't have like a weeder or a hoe before I buy herbicide. But I'm pretty sure that's why we have this sprayer, so we can do fertilizer with it or herbicide. All done. I want to try. We're gonna do a little detour, just a little detour. We're gonna grab one of these, or I mean, we're gonna try to grab one of them. I actually like lift it instead of just trying to. Nope. Why is that not lifting? Oh, because I have to have the tool selected. All right, we're gonna go. Okay, so we've gotten multiple comments about dropping these bales over the edge, like the map, I guess, has it designed. So we're gonna go do that right now. And I just want to see this process. See if this is like, I don't know, tickles my fancy. Is that the saying I'm looking for? And I did buy, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did buy the liquid fertilizer because I just want the manure and slurry to kind of build up. And maybe next year we'll be able to, you know, completely just use it. Okay, let's switch to this view. And I want to kind of see how far. Oh, it's like perfect. So we just do, oops, this. And there it goes. We look down here, and they took it. They took it. It's kind of a nice setup, actually. That's not too shabby at all. Go forward like that. No. Do not open up in there. Do not. All right, we are going to go top this off, because we probably will spray the cornfield after we plant it, depending on how much time we have left in the day. And I wonder how they're doing. We'll check on the soybean planting as well. And we'll start taking it out of the one in the back of the... No, we'll take it out of the back here because we can leave that one in the truck. No harm, no foul there. Okay, that probably stops when I do that, doesn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, let's pull forward, let that car drive off, and then we'll do this. So they're still at 86% full working on the second headland. That's going to be close. That is going to be close. Okay, let's head on over and switch implements here and see how far this tiny, tiny little bit of seed's going to get us. I'm guessing 2 passes. Put that right. Whoops. Glad we had the wrong thing selected. We will do some end caps here, but let's go ahead and back up lower. And since we're facing this way already, let's go ahead and go all the way down and see how much this uses. We had 146 liters. It's saying 175 per acre. Now let's stop. And if we look here, it says field is 1.6 acres. So we're going to get about 50% of this done with the seed we have, if those numbers match. Let's find out. Wow, I'm impressed. 2 liters left, 1 liter. It's about to stop. And we got, you know, gosh, almost 2/3 of it done. Okay, we are going to head in with this. It will go 32 miles an hour, so I see no reason not to drive in with the tractor. Just trying to let the white car pass. That didn't happen. And since we are going to have to plant sorghum next month, and gosh, when we get to the store, we'll check on the John Deere and see if we need 2 bags or if we think we can get away with just 1 with what we just learned. We're only going to need about maybe 180 liters here to finish the corn. And then gosh, yeah, we'll check on the John Deere and we'll know more. Okay, shut this off for now. And I think if we go this way, okay. They're not going to run out. They're not going to run out, and we might have enough in here to do the sorghum field. Okay, so let's just grab 1 bag. All right, so we got 1 bag. We'll put a little bit in the planter, and then we will carry the rest with a fork back, place it on the back of the truck. At least that's my plan. So if we overfill this, it's fine. Actually, yeah, the whole thing won't fit. Only 400 liters will fit. So, okay, let's hopefully with the manure forks, we can grab this. I've never tried this before. Let's go ahead and switch to this view. And I did not do a better approach there. Oh, is it not going to grab it? Maybe I can see better this way. Okay, let's lift that a little bit and straighten it. Yeah, I don't think these forks are going to get through there. All right, we'll come get that bag of seed later. You know, I don't always have the best ideas, but I try. Okay, back where we were. Get this corn all in the ground. There we go. Just lower it now, turn it on. And we'll get our corn session all complete. All done planting the corn. We're gonna put the planter away for the year. It's the only time we're gonna use it. All done there, and then we'll come back, do the spraying of that field. Depending on what we have in the hopper, we might even do, oh, sorry, ma'am. We might even do the second application on this field, since I believe the game will let us do that before planting, so we don't have to worry about that. But then we also want to spray the oats for weeds, and then in May we'll have to spray 2 fields for weeds, and then the third field we'll have to spray, or the fourth field we'll have to spray in June, the sorghum field. Okay. That's good. I think it's going to be about right here. We'll get all the way to the left. Yeah, just short. That's unfortunate. But let's make sure we don't miss, since we're going to have to do 2 passes anyways. And we should see the color change slightly this direction. We're going to check the map here in a second and see if we missed any spots, because this was a little confusing the way we did this. This is our third day really treating this field. I think that's good enough. That is good enough. This 41 liters we are going to drop off somewhere in the complex, and then we're going to drive, get some fuel, and get some herbicide, and do the last task today. We'll also need to check on the soybean harvest. Perfect spot for it right there. All right, let's head to back to the dealership. We're going to grab 1 pallet, 1 tank of herbicide. We're not forgetting fuel this time. Man, that money's getting low. I really, really hope things financially turn around next year, because at this rate, we might be taking out a small loan just to get through. And I'm thankful herbicide is not as expensive as fertilizer. And I don't... we're going to have to come back for this later too. Man, their field's ready in April. Our grass field is behind. I guess that one just probably hasn't been harvested because I didn't pick up a contract for it. Just curious now. Let's swing around. Ours is still gonna be June? Yeah, it's gonna be June when it's ready. That's unfortunate. But timing-wise, that'll probably be pretty good, as long as we hope we got 2 more months of silage to get through. I know we have enough hay. All right, back where we started our day. On the oat field. Start on the far side here. And I've been just backing up and not worrying about doing headlands. Seems to be pretty enjoyable. And we should be able to see what we're doing here as weeds die. So it won't be as confusing as it was to do the fertilizer. I struggled on this one because just couldn't tell where we've been. Color didn't change enough. Herbicide going in the ground good. Weeds are dying. Really hope all of this prep work makes for a much more profitable year. There we go, all finished. What a productive session this has been. Boy. Looking at the recording, I don't usually share this. We're 3 hours into today's session. And I feel like I could go another 2 or 3 hours. This is awesome. Absolutely loving this. So, I'm gonna go ahead and find us. Yeah, we'll put this here for now. We're probably gonna have to use this tractor in the morning for the animals, but let's actually, this will be a real quick way to get to it, because we just do a backwards tab. They just got a little bit to go. Unbelievable, 53% still in here. Man, I guess we'll just let this worker finish this, but I think we're going to finish this because we can get this done a whole lot faster based on the way that they're driving right now. So why is that spot darker? I don't know. But little impromptu extra task for the day. Lower that, turn it back on. We'll finish getting the soybeans in the ground. Thought I was done. But it would just make a lot more sense because they're going that short way. We'll go the long way here. Get it done quicker. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm really impressed the fact that we got as much work done prior to them finishing this field. And so, not to say that we were super efficient, but I'm looking forward to this soybean harvest and what kind of money it's going to bring in. We'll get plenty of food in the category that belongs in for the pigs. And then we'll have plenty of soybeans for us to sell too, which will be, you know, like July of year 3. So basically a year from now, a little more than a year from now, we'll see that money. But yeah, field's done. Don't run into the van. Ooh, that was smooth. We'll get that fertilized, its second application next month, as well as treat the weeds. We'll treat the weeds on the 2 fields to our left as well. And hopefully this time next year when we're doing all this prep, we have a ton of manure and slurry to help us finish these jobs a lot easier and a lot more affordable by not having to buy fertilizer like we did. And we'll see how long or how far that herbicide gets us, but we're done with planting for today. I will put this away. We'll probably leave it attached for the night just to be good about cleaning up some things, guys. We got stuff all over this farm. Oh, look at the chickens all growing up. Still not producing a ton. But, oh, I think I did see something that I wanted to do before. Yes! Let's move these. Now we got our view all messed up. Okay, maybe a 3-hour session was our limit. So now we're just rushing, not doing things right. Okay. Man, it would also be cool if, like, certain greenhouses produced quicker and more results certain times of the year based on, you know, the crop type or the, you know, yeah, the crop type. I think that would just be pretty sweet. Are those still getting taken over there? Okay, they're gone now. But there's the lettuce. Did we knock it out of the zone? Nope, we're good. All right, so right here, we'll reactivate the mixed salads. And what are these? Do they show me? Mixed salads 600. Oh, it is 1,000. Okay. I don't think the dollar amounts match though, but this does. So right now we're looking, okay. We'll get a little $14,000-15,000, even higher, maybe $21,000 payday in June. That's good to know. Everything else seems like that's about the only thing we're really going to sell. We haven't seen milk come in. A few months we'll start seeing that. $4,200 worth of eggs right now, so that'll keep going up. We have a lot of money in straw. A lot of money in liquid fertilizer. It's like the never-ending session that we're doing here. And I know they've only gone through a couple hundred liters, but just to be safe, there's another 12,000. And that is full. Nice early evening for being efficient for us. 12,000 liters, okay. So we should, gosh, we're going to have over 100,000 liters of manure next year. 3 of those, yeah, looking good. Oh, let's feed whiskey. Go watch some TV or something to relax tonight. Because we're done with April.